Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chrisley attorney gives update, Todd and Julie have new hope. Todd and Julie, Chrisley's attorney, gives an update on the incarcerated couple, but do they have renewed hope? They have been behind bars since January 2023, and it has not been easy. Their daughter, Savannah Chrisley, has been a huge advocate for prison reform and their release. So what update, if any, can their lawyer share? Keep reading for more details. Todd and Julie Chrisley have new hope. It was impossible for Todd and Julie Chrisley to think they would have to serve their respective prison sentences. She was sentenced to 7 years, whereas he was sentenced to 12 years. To make it even worse, not just for the couple but for their kids, is that their prisons were 10 hours apart. That made visiting consistently a struggle, but Savannah made it clear her parents did not have it easy. If anything, they had it far worse than the other inmates. She maintained her father was treated horribly and would read Julie's heartbreaking prison letters. However, fans and followers had to remind Savannah that this was jail and not a 5-star hotel. They have also tried to remind Savannah how lucky she is that she still has her parents and that they are alive. She acts as if they are deceased, but she is more fortunate than many, and that has been told to her many times. Yet she will stop at nothing to free them. Julie had a resentencing which went wrong as she was given additional probation time, but now the couple's attorney, Jay Sargent, has renewed faith. According to NBC News, Jay Sargent shared that Todd and Julie Chrisley are seeking pardons from President Trump. Some may recall that Savannah heavily campaigned for him and even spoke at the Republican National Convention. Many believed that she did so to get her parents pardoned when the time came, and Sargent reaffirmed that. The pardon states that their constitutional rights were violated by searching the warehouse sans a warrant, for starters. How long will they wait? So how long will it take for the pardon request to go ahead? According to Jay Sargent, it will be filed with the president's legal counsel in about 2 to 4 months. This could change everything for Todd and Julie Chrisley, who are desperate to get out. Currently, Todd is in the process of being moved to another facility, as his is being shut down. Savannah shared she is unsure where he will land, but she hopes it will be safer and close. Now, fans have long known that she wanted President Trump to pardon her parents and have not been silent about it. In a dramatic turn of events that has fans buzzing and legal analysts reeling, the high-profile attorney representing Todd and Julie Chrisley just gave an unexpected update, and it might be the most hopeful news yet for the embattled reality stars. The update came during a surprise press conference held outside the U.S. Court of Appeals in Atlanta. Chris Anson, the power-suited, sharp-tongued attorney known for his ruthless courtroom style, stood confidently in front of a wall of flashing cameras. The usually stoic Anson cracked a rare smile before delivering what some are calling a bombshell revelation. We have submitted newly uncovered evidence that we believe could change everything. Anson began, pausing dramatically as murmurs rippled through the crowd of journalists. Let me be very clear, he continued. This is not just a technicality or a motion for leniency. This is hard evidence. Documentation and testimony that casts serious doubt on the foundation of the case against my clients, Todd and Julie Chrisley. Gasps and flashes filled the air. Could this really be happening? After all, the Chrisleys had been portrayed as manipulative tax dodgers who thought they could outwit the federal government, and paid the price. Todd is currently serving a 10-year sentence in federal prison Camp Pensacola, while Julie was transferred to a Kentucky prison and sentenced to 7 years. But now things might be shifting. Anson revealed that a former IRS whistleblower had come forward in recent months, alleging misconduct during the Chrisley investigation. Misconduct that included selective prosecution, procedural shortcuts, and the suppression of exculpatory evidence. According to the whistleblower's sworn affidavit, certain bank records were misrepresented, and a key cooperating witness was allegedly pressured into shaping testimony against the Chrisleys in exchange for a lighter sentence. "We're not just poking holes," Anson said. "We're blowing the roof off a prosecution that was more interested in making headlines." Word of the legal update made it into the prisons where Todd and Julie are housed within hours. A source close to the family says Todd was seen quietly tearing up during a phone call with Anson, then later gathered a small prayer circle with fellow inmates. "He's been keeping the faith all this time," the source said. But this was the first time he truly felt that freedom was a real possibility. Julie, too, reportedly wept when she heard the news. She just kept saying, "Thank you, Jesus." "Thank you, Jesus," said a prison nurse who requested anonymity. Julie's been through a lot in there. Health scares, isolation, the pain of being away from her children. To see that glimmer of hope return to her eyes was something I won't forget. Family rallying. Meanwhile, on the outside, Savannah Chrisley has been working tirelessly to keep her parents' story in the spotlight. Hosting the family podcast Unlocked, launching the hashtag Justice for the Chrisleys campaign, and even visiting lawmakers in Washington, Savannah has refused to let the world forget her parents. "This is the moment we've prayed for," Savannah said in an emotional Instagram video following the press conference. "We don't know what the courts will do, but for the first time, we have hope backed by evidence." Chase Chrisley posted a rare throwback photo of their parents kissing under a Christmas tree, writing, "This fight isn't over. We're gonna bring them home." Even Nanny Faye, the family's unfiltered matriarch, chimed in on the podcast with her usual sass and wisdom. "I told y'all those two weren't crooks. The government just didn't like how good we looked on TV. What happens next?" While the attorney's announcement has injected the case with renewed optimism, legal experts caution that the road to overturning a conviction is still complex and unpredictable. The federal appeals process is rigorous, explained legal analyst Anna Kellerman. But if the Chrisleys' legal team can prove that prosecutorial misconduct occurred, and that the jury was missiled or denied access to exculpatory evidence, they could be granted a new trial, or in rare cases, a full dismissal. As of now, the appellate court has accepted the motion and scheduled a hearing to review the submitted evidence. Insiders say it could take anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks for a ruling. If the judges side with the Chrisleys, they may be granted a bond hearing and possibly walk free while the case is reevaluated. Back in Georgia, longtime Chrisley fans are rejoicing and flooding social media with supportive messages. The hashtag #FreeToddAndJulie has trended on X, formerly Twitter, for the past 48 hours. Even some skeptics are reconsidering their stance. "I don't know if they're innocent," wrote one user. "But if the government played dirty, then they deserve another shot." A reality TV redemption. Todd and Julie have remained firm in their claim that they were targeted because of their fame. A successful reality show, books, real estate deals, many say the Chrisleys made themselves a target. Now, if this new evidence holds up, their redemption arc could rival any dramatic twist on Chrisley Knows Best. Producers close to the USA Network, which aired the show for 9 seasons, have confirmed that there have already been serious internal talks about a revival if the couple is released. "You better believe the cameras will be rolling if they walk out of prison," one producer said. This would be the comeback of the decade. Faith, family, and the fight ahead. For now, the Chrisleys are leaning on their faith. The Bible verses that Todd posts through his daughter's social media accounts take on new meaning as hope grows. "I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten," he recently quoted from Joel 2:25. Restoration may still be down the road. But with a powerful attorney, a supportive family, and new evidence now on the table, it seems that Todd and Julie Chrisley may finally have something they haven't had in a long time.